One love, God bless. Fire Nelson here, and today I came here to talk about the importance of realizing life is service. Life is really you serving always. And when you are in harmony with this realization and with this, gratitude of being able to be of service, when you're in harmony with this, then life becomes easier and it's easier to appreciate being a person of service. So it's funny, I was meditating, and in meditation I don't really try, but we try not to think. We chant for the first 5 minutes or 108 times around the beads, and then after that you chant quietly in your head another 108 times, and you let thoughts flow in and out, and then you sit in silence, for another, 10, 15 minutes. But during this time, you're just letting thoughts flow in and out, and you're seeing things and hearing things, and, just really enjoying the process of silence and being able to hear what the Most High has for you, whatever that sitting of meditation has. Sometimes the meditation brings wisdom, and sometimes the meditation just brings peace and serenity. We don't want to go into meditation with such a goal that we're going to get something in meditation. Meditation brings blessings tenfold if you continue to do your meditation. Not just sit in meditation, but you're doing meditation on a daily basis. So this was one of those situations. This is why I bring up meditation, and it was a good time to teach you guys a little bit about the practice. But I bring this up because after my meditation, I got a profound realization. It wasn't during my meditation, it was after. I got a profound realization, and that was that while I was cleaning up after the dogs, I realized I'm in service to the Most High right now. I realized if I'm paying my rent, I'm in service to the Most High right then and there. If I'm doing anything in this world that's not just out of my own selfish intentions, and even if it's me wanting to buy a new watch, I'm serving the Most High. As long as I'm doing things out of a way where it's not extending me to a point where it's greed, or extending me to a point of where it's lust, or extending me to a point where it's any type of negative way, feeding just only my ego type of things, I realize that there is a chain reaction of what we do that brings good to many others. And just as much as we bring good to others, there's also the yin and yang, that lots of the good that comes in life, sometimes there's bad in life. But we have to realize when we put things into the universe with a positive backing into it, when we pay our rent and we're happy about that because we know that this check that we're giving to this, leasing office or whatever, however you pay your rent or mortgage or whatever, this check is not only helping that company make profit, but it's helping them employ the people that work for them. It's helping the people that, that rely on these people, their families eat. It's helping many others feel joy just by you paying a bill, just by you being of service. It is a choice to be a part of this society. It's a choice to have a job. I know we come out, the womb, it seems like we are supposed to just have a job by the time we turn 16 or 18, however lucky you are to get delayed in that process. But it seems like having a job is something that's not of a choice, but it is. It actually truly is. I look around every single day, and I'm able to see tons of people who live on the streets, who don't do these things, who don't have a job, and are still able to somehow afford drugs and whatever else they get their hands on. But there's also just good people out there who just fell on hard times, of course. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is there's a choice that we can make. We don't have to go to work. We don't have to, have a car. We don't have to have a house. Of course, I hope that you do, because it's going to bring you a certain amount of comfortability, a certain amount of serenity and peace, when you're trying to sleep or trying to just operate in this society. But it is a choice to work as hard as you do. It's a choice to even stay a part of this society and pay your taxes and do whatever that you do. Even our jobs, it's a choice to be a part of that system. You're helping your boss feed his family and his generations to come. You're helping the employees around you, be able to handle their job better when you're going into situations with positivity and serenity and with a unity type of mindset. Most people are living in a mindset that is opposite of these main positive attributes. We have to realize that we live in a world where negativity is, glorified. So lots of people's mind frames, they need that refreshing positivity that many, star children like ourselves bring. We have to be that shining light. We have to realize that even if we are doing something that seems like we are maybe lowering ourselves, we're not lowering ourselves, we're just humbling ourselves so that we're able to see how blessed that we are, how much of a service that we can be. While somebody might be mad that they were asked to do this certain task, you go in it happily. Because you know the truth, everything that's happening to you is for you to realize something about that day, something about that situation, something about yourself. I don't clean up after these dogs, we can say these beings that we might think are lower than ourselves, but who's cleaning up after them? It's me. So life is complex like that. We can't think of it only as, I'm just cleaning up after these dogs. No, you're being a service. You're cleaning up after the Most High's creations. You're helping them eat. You're helping them have a nice place to sleep. We have to look at life like this, and life becomes so much easier. It's a key to life, truly, when you realize that everything you do, especially when you do it out of righteous intent, is out of service. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, how big, how small, what you're paying for. You can be buying a new car, a new watch. You're helping somebody along the line. You could just be going and picking up trash on the beach. You're helping many, many beings and creatures along the line. We have to always look for opportunities to be of service, because this is what we're supposed to do. This is where we'll find the most gratitude. Everything isn't about, am I going to make enough money off of this, or if I'm going to make money at all off of this. Things aren't about that. Of course, you want to make sure what you do is smartly intact with what your path aligns with. And if someone's trying to get you to do something that doesn't align with your path, and on top of that, it's not making you any money, then of course you shouldn't be doing these things. But if someone comes in your path and is asking you to do something, regardless if it aligns with your path or not, if it's something that is not out of wickedness, a sin, or something that will lead you astray, you should be more than grateful that they asked you to do this. They know that you will be able to handle the task. And even if they just pass the task on to you thinking that, they're a pushover and they'll just do it happily. Do it gladly. When we don't let our outside circumstances and the people around us control how we feel about the inside, and we focus on that divine truth that everything is happening for us and for our greatest good, then only good comes. Well, not only good. It depends how you look at situations. But truthfully, it's only good, because even a situation that we might see as bad, even a situation that we might see as something that's going to cause us to suffer, stress out, and worry, there's actually much good within that situation, but we don't see it until, sometimes years later. But the Most High is always pushing us to our greatest good. We have to know this wisdom and truly, truly understand it within. Be of service. Be somebody who is not letting situations or extra work or, extra things you got to do around the house get you down and get you stressed out. Even doing dishes can be a meditation. Or maybe even doing dishes can be a time for learning. You could, be watching videos like this while you're doing videos. You could be watching videos like this while you're washing dishes. So everything in life, no matter what it is, when you're of service, you open yourself to an unlimited good, to an unlimited amount of abundance. But we have to think of things like this, or else we'll just get caught up in the illusion that we're just, suffering out here. But really, me cleaning up after the dogs and realizing this was the best, experience I've had in a long time. Realizing me paying my rent helped so many people made me just excited to pay the next rent so that I can bless it as I send it along. We need to bless anything that we have to pay, any bill that comes up, anything that we give out to people, we should be blessing. Even if it's a fist pump, bless it. The more you praise what the Most High gives you, no matter how small or big you think it is, the more the big praises will come. The more just inner peace you will have. It's not always about the miracles or the blessings that will come, because they will come for sure. But it's really about that inner serenity at all times. Always knowing that everything is working in your favor because you are favored by the Most High. And this is a divine truth. You are favored by the Most High, especially when you're living righteously. Even if you're not, and you have some, misguidance within your life, the Most High is ever forgiving, ever merciful, So you will have second chances to redeem yourself in your life. You will have cycles repeat themselves so that you can choose a different way of reacting to things. But we don't want to react to anything. That's the goal. We want to only respond, because reacting is you just acting right away without thinking. It's a habit that you've built up over time. We want to respond to things because we know we may be tired, but someone asks us to do something and we're going to go do it. Don't be a pushover though. I want to remind you this. Know your boundaries. Know your limits. Don't let anybody take away your self-time and your time with the Most High. Don't overextend yourself so that you have no time to fill yourself back up mentally, physically, and spiritually. But you want to be grateful when you have the opportunity and the chance to be of service. So if you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, share. And I appreciate everybody that's been doing that. Make sure you press the bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. I try to drop them every day for you, but sometimes life is just blessing me, so I get busy. Sometimes I'm being a servant. I'm always being a servant. Who am I kidding? I don't sit down until it's time to go to bed or it's time to meditate. So yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. And remember that life isn't a place of suffering. You may have a lot of chores to do. You may have a lot of work to do at your job. You may have a lot of work to do in your own goals and dreams. But it's a time of, get. But it's a time of giving thanks to be able to do these things. Giving thanks that you're able to walk this amount and stand this amount and use your arms the way you do and use your brain and your mind the way you do. You think differently than a lot of other people. Being someone who is on a spiritual journey, they learn many things and they learn affirmations and different spiritual practices that help them realize the truth. And you think differently than a lot of people. That's a gift. So keep on using that gift, even in things that seem mundane and seem like they just are stressful and worrisome. Make sure you're still doing those affirmations. Make sure you're still connecting with the Most High and seeing the Most High in all things. And trust me, your life will feel like a blessing. It doesn't even need a miracle in it. And you don't even need to be, actually blessed with any amount of money or any type of thing. And you will just feel blessed at all times. You'll feel blessed to just look up at the sky and see some birds, see a mountain, see the sun. Or like today I saw the moon in the daytime. Early in the morning you could sometimes see the moon and it'd be bright outside, 9 o'clock in the morning. You can still see the moon. How beautiful. This is really experience in life. You don't need all these extra things to enjoy life. Just know that you're always of service and always look up, always look around and look for how the Most High is trying to bless you, how the Most High is trying to wink at you and tell you keep going and keep living righteously, keep believing that you are abundant, that you are wealthy, that you are blessed and a blessing to others. And your life will align accordingly. You just have to trust me on this and start doing these things, start feeling these things, start practicing these things until it actually becomes a true feeling, What else do you have to lose? You can go on not trying, but why not try for 30 days and then, give it up if you don't feel anything good out of it. So good luck on your journey. And I hope that you really try out the things that told you in this video and my past videos, especially about meditation and praying every day, journaling, doing research and reading scripture. If you want to change your life, you can. We are here for service. We are here to be the servant's servant, to wash the feet of the servant who washes the king's feet. So remember that it's written in stone. Yeah, we aren't here just for ourselves. It's not for selfish reasons. The best life is those who serve. The best comes to those who serve. The happiest people are those who serve. One love.